excellent article, don't you think so?
Yes, excellent. But then I inspired it, you see.
You did?
Yes. I was saying to Mr. Playgate only the other day that it was a shame how all our moral standards are being lowered. Look at this speech.
Don't.
Here, where are you going? I'm going up to sit down.
Why don't you sit down here and get right? You get right here. Where are you going?
Marjorie! It's Marjorie Lee! Oh, my dear, what's happening? Go get it close. Hurry up. Here, somebody's pulling her out of the water. What's the matter? I thought she could swim, didn't you? Now, don't you know me? Listen, I tell you, take her up to the big country. Why, it's Mrs. Lee. Marjorie? Marjorie Lee? That's horrible. She doesn't know anything. I'll tell you, you take her up to the port here. She's Mrs. Hector Lee, and she's staying down here with her baby.
Now, will you folks stand by something? Give her a chance. Just give the woman air.
Marjorie, darling, aren't you talking to me even? I know, but she hasn't.
Don't worry about it, dear. That's all right. I got some water out of her, lady. She's coming out okay. She'll be all right.
Marjorie, darling, don't you know me?
Marjorie, my dear.
Why, she's hysterical. Here, you'd better take her inside, I think. Yes, you'd better take her in and let her lie down for a little while. Why isn't this funny?
She's laughing.
Laughing at such a time. It shows she has no sense of obligation. Well, I suppose one of us should notify her husband.
He's in the city. He's on the same board as Hamilton. They're involved in a big deal of some kind. She'll probably phone him as soon as she gets well enough.
This the matter was taken up in your office, Farr?
Oh, yes, except for this one paragraph, and that we've already agreed to. Now, gentlemen, you have heard the minutes, and you know that the representatives of the other banks are of the same mind as ourselves. By this merger, you are taking the largest industrial banks in the 5 boroughs and welding them into a single financial institution that in resources will be second to none.
What about the arrangements, sir? Are they all right?
If you mean the legal arrangements, yes, they most certainly are. As attorney for your bank, Mr. Lee, I have conferred with the attorneys of the other banks, and all we have to do now is to meet once more, say in a month's time, vote on the proposition, and elect officers.
I suppose it's settled that you will be president, Hector?
Well, Hamilton,
We take that for granted, even though we haven't voted on it as yet.
Besides, with money at 12%, anybody can run a bank.
I didn't expect to take my granddaughter to lunch.
Gentlemen, I feel that... Excuse me, sir. You want it on the phone. Very important, sir.
Oh, very well. I shall only be a moment, gentlemen.
Well, we've had a wonderful break so far.
What do you mean, with the other banks?
Not at all. Lee being called away before he had a chance to make a speech.
Hello. Hello, Hector, is that you?
Hello. Oh, is it you, Marjorie? Well, say, look here, I'm busy.
Well, I'm sorry, dear. I don't want to bother, but I just want... That's all right, Arthur. That's all right. She never bothers me. Hello, Hector. Hector, I wanted to tell you that something happened this afternoon, but I think that...
Happened? Well, I should say something has happened. I'm going to be elected president of one of the biggest...
Well, I can't talk very much, dear, but I didn't want you to worry in case somebody told you that I'd been...
I'm all worn out. I need a rest. Oh, but see here, Margie, I can't rest down there where you are. Everybody knows me. Yes, there'll be congratulations all the time, dinners in my honor. I'll just run up to my lodge in the mountains. If you don't mind, I'll go alone. I can always think over my problems best when I'm alone.
All right.
Well, goodbye, and take care of yourself till I return.
Well, I didn't... Hello, my darling.
Mother, did it hurt too much when you got round here?
Oh, now, Parker. Parker, I thought I asked you not to say anything
The
about it.
psychological effect of trying to keep two children things they're bound to hear discussed by the grown-ups is bad, madam.
Well, that'll do, thanks. Come along. Let's go over here and have a talk, shall we? Up you come. Oh, what a big deal. Now, let's have Tipsy. Get the whole family together. Now then, want me to tell you all about it?
Yes.
Well, Mummy went out this morning to take a swim. She was swimming along having a beautiful time, when suddenly she looked beside her, and there was the greatest, fattest man you ever saw. Well, Mummy began to laugh, and she laughed, and she laughed, and she laughed, and a great, big green wave came along. And what do you think happened?
What?
Mummy went right down underneath the wave and swallowed a lot of water.
Did you drink all that water, Mummy?
No, darling, Mummy didn't drink all that water. But she began to scream. And she screamed like a baby. She screamed, and she screamed, and she screamed, and she screamed, until along came a great big man and pulled Mummy to shore. Then he took her up by the toe like that, you see. And he shook her, and he shook her, and he shook her, and he shook her. And what do you think happened?
What?
Well, all the water came tumbling out. Then he put her up like that again, and she came right straight home to you. Oh, Bert, darling, you don't think Mother'd ever let herself get drowned or have anything happen to her that would take her away from you, do you?
Listen, Dora. Well, you are dumb, aren't you? But you got to look at that dame's face when she woke up and got a flash at you.
Hey, you know, she did look kind of funny. Yeah. And the chambermaid at the hotel said she couldn't stop talking about him. Kept on saying, he's so strong. Laying in his arms like that.
I took a job down here this summer to try and cop a millionaire's daughter. He copped a millionaire's wife, and still he don't know what to do with her. No, she's crazy about you, Dugan. She wants to see you. Yeah? Yeah.
Hey, what room is this Mrs. Lee in? I'm a reporter from the Picture Press, sent down here to cover that story of the lifeguard and Mrs. Lee.
My dear fellow, Southampton neither wishes nor desires publicity.
Hey, didn't you used to be the bouncer at the Martha Washington Hotel? No, it's all right. It must have been two other fellas. Now, listen, why don't you give me a break on this thing?
Much obliged. I couldn't see. Well, beautiful. Here I am.
Who are you?
Oh, you don't recognize me with this on.
the lifeguard.
And lucky for you, I was. I came in through the fire escape. Oh, nobody saw me. You know, I kind of thought you might want to see me, Cat.
You're drunk.
Beautiful, I've been drunk. Ever since I felt you in my arms.
No, listen. I'm not feeling exactly conversational after nearly drowning a few hours ago. Oh, please go. When you go out, will you please be quiet? There's a baby in the other room.
Baby in here is the only one I want.
Get out!
Say, listen. You don't recognize me yet.
Now, you get out or I'll call me off. Right.
Well, Mr. Ross, it's too bad that these women can't get into the room with the linen.
Well, tell me, what's the trouble? What's the trouble?
Please come in and see.
Why don't you listen to reason? Once women find out what good-looking lifeguards you've got here, every one of them will want to use this hotel to drown from.
But I told you once, Southampton...
Neither wishes nor desires publicity.
Excuse me, Mr. Laverne.
Well, why don't you give me a break on this thing?
Will you please go? Can't you see I'm busy?
Mr. Laverne, there was a man in 317.
317? Why, you must be mad. That's Mrs. Hector Lee's room. Her nurse and child are in the next room.
Yes, sir. It is Mrs. Lee's room, and the man is the fella who saved her life this morning. Well, and the house detective put him out and told Mrs. Lee she has to go soon.
He told Mrs. Lee to go?
Yes, sir.
Oh, anybody got a nickel? Hey, he told Miss... Here, just a moment. Where are you going?
Don't worry, it's all right. I'll see you in the morning paper.
Now, what have you done? What have you done? If I'll afflict and Schuldigkeit you...
Hello, Harry. This is Al.
Well, where have you been? Do you think I've got all night? Well, wait a minute now. What story are you on?
Well, you know the Southampton case you sent me on? Yes. Well, boy, I think I've struck pay dirt.
Eddie. What? Mrs. Hector? Baby in bed in an adjoining room? Wow. Eddie. Hey, give this to McGuire. McGuire, take this from Al. Mrs. Hector Lee found in bedroom with lifeguard, kicked out of exclusive Southampton. Eddie, get out a picture of Mrs. Hector Lee. Take it to positive layout and page one of her in bed, a hotel bedroom, with some husky and a lifeguard stood on the bed. But keep his back turned. We don't know what he looks like. And put her baby in bed in the adjoining room.
What is it, boy or girl?
Well, what's the difference?
Well, no woman can do this to me.
What can't I do to you, darling?
That's all right. It isn't you, Flo.
Is some other woman doing something to you?
My wife.
Oh.
Look. Wife. Mother. All she had to do was keep my house pure, and she doesn't even do that.
With a lifeguard.
A lifeguard.
Oh, Hector.
Did you ever hear of such a thing?
Oh, you poor darling. You know, Hector, I always think the best thing to do in a case like this is to get a divorce.
Divorce? You're right. Certainly. A divorce would at least be a stand for decency.
Well, I'm sure you're right, Hector.
Now, I've got to see Daniel Farr about this.
Yes, yes, Hector.
What do you suppose the public think? Why, I'll be the laughing stock of the business world.
You won't be the first man in the business world to be made a laughing stock by some woman.
Well, it's a shame that such things happen.
Undoubtedly.
Well, if you feel that way, why do you refuse to take my case?
I'm not a divorce lawyer, Lee.
But you are my lawyer.
Yes, of your business affairs, not your domestic affairs.
But this will affect my business affairs.
Your affairs. My dear fellow, it'll affect the affairs of everybody connected with this merger. The moment the scandal of your wife broke into print, I heard from every member of your board.
You heard?
Don't you understand that if the public believes a man can't manage his domestic affairs, they'll think he can't manage his business affairs either. It therefore becomes of great importance to all of us.
But they will think that unless we do something about it.
Yes, well, I helped bring about the merger. The men on the board had confidence in me. Lee, you're sure in your own mind that your wife is guilty of this misconduct?
But what else can I believe? Yes, I am sure.
All right. There's just one other thing. Is there anything in your married life that might be used by the defense as a countercharge?
Well, certainly not. That's absurd.
Very well. I've never handled a divorce case before, but I'll handle this one.
Oh, thanks, Dan. I knew I could depend upon you, but Farr, you have done...
Please, my dear fellow.
You may continue, Mr. Farr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Has the defendant produced any evidence in her own defense? Any evidence you can believe? She had a bathing mishap. I will let you judge whether it was a real mishap or a pretended one. She herself admits she became conscious, saw the lifeguard, and laughed. When a woman is in danger of her life, she does not laugh. I ask you to look at her now. At this moment, and with her reputation at stake, she is laughing. Members of the jury, this woman's laugh is an index to her character. She laughed while her husband struggled to attain position. Laughed at his efforts to gain respect. Laughed as she did just now at the morals of respectable people. You have heard the nurse's testimony. She had been allowed to leave the apartment, and I need not tell you why. The child, too young to understand the exact nature of what was happening, but nevertheless impressionable, remained in the next room. Members of the jury, is this little child to remain in the next room for the rest of her life? Is she to be left under the influence of such a woman as this, a victim of her evil habits of life? I ask you to give this little child a chance to grow up decently and with a proper regard for those virtues at which our mother laughs. I ask for the custody of the child.
Hello, canal, 3230. Canal, 3230. Hello, Chief. This is Al. There's nothing to it. You can get the story ready that the broken-hearted mother cried out in anguish, but the father is sure to get the child. And baby, what that boy Daniel Farr told the jury will be remembered by every mother with a guilty conscience who's had in there. No, the jury hasn't even gone out yet. But you can set up an extra. He's sure to get the child. It's a cinch. I'll give you a flash on it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, how is that? Now, that's all right, honey. Now, you come and sit down there. Come on.
Remember?
Thank you. Hurry up and read that.
Remember?
Yes, but read it to me. Hurry up.
Farr's attack on Mr. Lee's alleged infidelity was horrific.
Poor Marjorie. Annie, tell me, who gets the child?
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee?
Now, that's enough on the back, a little bit on the stomach.
Turn over. Come on.
Flo, do you think, is it just the right thing you're coming here so soon after the divorce?
The right thing. But if I don't belong here, dear, who does? And just now, when you need a woman's loving care.
There's only one thing to do with Marjorie Lee. Cut her. It may be old-fashioned, but it's what we stand for.
Marjorie, my poor dear, what an experience. If you knew how I...
Please, Cynthia, no sympathy if you don't mind. I can't quite bear that.
But, darling, if you knew how I feel...
Oh, I do know. As one of my best friends, you're heartbroken. You didn't believe a word they said about me in court. You think Hector is a vile creature. You brought me every newspaper in town for reading matter in my lonely moments.
Well, I just thought, darling, if you'd nothing else to do...
Well, I've got a great deal to do, Cynthia. In the first place, I must discover some way of finding out how Barbara's getting along. And then, too, I'm very busy with regret.
Regret?
From people who've invited me places and find they can't have me. Take this one. Mrs. Collett is indisposed and must postpone her dinner for tonight. There's another dinner for tomorrow night that's being postponed. Looks to me, darling, as if I'm going to be responsible for lots of people starving to death.
Well, I must say you take it all pretty well.
Well, what can I do? It does seem funny just the same. Being able to go along as if nothing had happened. What is it, Rose?
Another telegram now.
Well. This is getting more like a funeral every moment. Only difference is, in this case, everyone is consoling the corpse. Nothing consoling about this one. From Mr. Clinton DeWitt, Secretary of the Borough Charities, he asks for my resignation. Well, what is this, Rose?
Pardon, ma'am. Those reporters are still downstairs.
Oh! Well, you tell us they won't find out anything about me to ask Mr. Daniel Farr.
Yes? Marjorie, how can you have the courage to do a thing like that? Daniel Farr? After the things he said about you?
Well, that's the point. He said so many things about me, there's nothing left for him to say.
Well, seemed almost to me like a personal attack.
I wonder how he'd like being crucified in that paper the way I was.
Well, darling, there's one thing sure. I'm going to give Mr. Daniel Farr a piece of my mind. I don't believe a word of the story. Certainly not with a common lifesaver. And I'm going to tell him so when we meet on Saturday.
Meet on Saturday? Are we going to meet on Saturday?
Oh, why, yes. Yes, of course. He's spending the weekend with the Playgates, and they're giving a dance at their house Saturday night.
What is it, Rose? What am I to do with those reporters, ma'am? They simply won't go.
Oh, tell him I won't see him. I don't want to see anybody. Cynthia, be a dear and go downstairs and see those reporters.
Well,
tell them to go away.
I'll do my best.
Please. Oh, you are an angel, Cynthia. Oh, Rose.
Yes, ma'am.
Get Mr. Playgate on the telephone.
Yes,
please.
Mrs. Lee. Give me Southampton, 420. Hello, Mrs. Hector Lee is calling Mr. Playgate.
Mr. Playgate. Mrs. Hector Lee calling from New York, sir. I didn't say you were in.
You didn't say I was in?
No.
What? Connect that phone. Didn't say I was in. Hello.
Hello. Hello, is that you, Bunny? Yes, dear, it's Marjorie.
Hello, Marjorie, dear.
Bunny, I'm terribly anxious to see you. You and dear Caroline. Don't suppose you've got a spare room over the weekend, have you?
Oh, of course we have. You come right out here. Inconvenience, huh? Not a bit of it. You'll come. Good.
Thanks so much, dear. Bye-bye.
Hamilton! Oh, you look like a marshmallow.
Hey? Oh, hey.
Hamilton, practically everyone I've invited to the dance has accepted.
Oh, that's splendid. I suppose there'll be more men than women.
That's the usual thing.
Yes, of course it is, of course it is. That's why I knew that I should be quite right in asking just one woman more.
Who?
Marjorie Lee.
Marjorie Lee?
Yes, you see, she phoned. And I told her to come for the weekend.
You told her to come for the weekend?
Yes, that is exactly what I did.
Hamilton, Playgate, you must be mad.
What? Because a lot of evil-minded old rabbits about here choose to believe a ridiculous story?
They do believe it. That's the point. Oh, good heavens, that's not the worst of it.
What?
You forget that you invited Daniel Farr.
No, I do not forget that I invited Daniel Farr. But what has that got to do with it?
You ask such a foolish question. If those two meet, there'll be an explosion.
Well, supposing there is an explosion, you'd like a novelty at your party, wouldn't you?
Novelty, a meeting between those two. Not while I have the strength to prevent it. Henderson.
Yes, what are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. Prevent us from coming.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
We'll see. Henderson, look up Mrs. Hector Lee's number in New York and get her on the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Oh, Rose? Yes, Mrs. Lee? Rose, will you pack a suitcase for me? You better put in some sport clothes and that black evening gown.
And will you want a wrap too, ma'am?
No, wait, don't. Don't answer it. I'm expecting a call from Mrs. Playgate. We'll answer no more telephones today.
Don't I go to the office every day of my life?
No, you do not.
Well, if I don't, at least I telephone and ask if everybody does the job.
Oh, hello, Peter.
Yes. What's the matter with you?
You haven't enough vitality. Now, Daniel Farr, my idea of what a man ought to look like.
He looks good to you, but not at you.
His indifference is what I like. It gives me something to work on.
You have to, Marjorie. Not a word. And that means she's coming?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Playgate?
How are you getting along, Mr. DeRita?
Cocktails are in the dining room. I've sent my chauffeur down the road, and he stops off 3 times if Marjorie goes by. I'm so nervous. I jump every time somebody comes in the room.
What did you do on the first floor? I saw you take more than that myself. No. Go along. Let's have a look. There are 6.
That's more like it.
That's not bad, but
This one makes me jump, too.
how a man of your age managed to get out of the rough on the 9th is beyond. Managed, my boy, managed. 30 years of married life have taught me to get out of most difficulties. Very good. Thanks very much.
Mr. Farr, you must be thirsty. Playing all afternoon, busy.
No, thank you. I quenched my thirst in the locker room.
Oh, no, you don't have any.
No, you are not. Well, you're not going to do anything to injure your party.
Well, it'll be all your fault, dear, if I do.
Well, that'll be the first time in our married life that I've made an impression on
There
you.
are sandwiches in the dining room. Wouldn't you like to have some?
Thanks, I'm not so hungry. Excuse me, will you? I say, Bunny.
You know, I like Mr. Farr so much.
Yes, dear. I know he's a charming fellow.
Wait. Cynthia. What an attractive man Mr. Farr is. Yes, isn't he? And what a wonderful party this is. We're all having such a good time so far. Yes.
She's here. Oh, Hamilton.
Marjorie, darling. Cynthia. Oh, I'm glad to see you.
Marjorie.
Bunny, my dear, my dear.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, Bunny, it was good of you to have me.
It was good of you to come. Caroline. It's Caroline. It's Margie, my dear.
Hello, Caroline.
So glad to have you, Marjorie.
Thanks, Caroline.
Marjorie, dear, I'm sorry I had to postpone our dinner last night. I was so ill. I knew you'd understand.
Oh, I understood perfectly. So glad you've recovered. You're looking like a blushing rose today.
Mrs. Lee's bags,
Oh, Bunny, dear, everything's just the same, isn't it? I
Put them in the blue room, Colin.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm putting you in the blue room, my dear.
How appropriate.
My dear, you know everyone here, don't you?
Oh, of course, I know everybody.
Yes, I meet Pebble Beach in 83.
83?
Oh, that's not bad. What did you do on the second night?
The second night, I'm talking of the cough.
Playing 5-6 this morning.
Well, I'll take you on tomorrow, if you like, and see how good you really are.
Very good.
What time should we say?
Any time agreeable to you?
9 o'clock.
Agreeable?
Find you there.
I'll be there. Very good. I'll be there.
How do you do?
How do you do? You didn't get out, Miguel.
How's swimming, Bunny?
Fine.
Water cold?
Fine. It's a little cold after breakfast, but fine. How's your appetite, eh?
Like to take a bite of something? There are sandwiches and things in the dining room.
Bunny, I'm starved. Come along, show me where they are.
Oh, of course I will.
Hamilton would do that.
Caroline, Marjorie has something up her sleeve, my dear. Mark my words. Oh, Bunny, I've never seen so much beautiful food. But there's enough here for 10 starving women.
Yes, and I know exactly what you want to go with it.
What?
You wait, and I'll shake you a little bit of an appetite.
No, Bunny, dear. I don't want bread.
Bunny knows what you want a great deal better than you do. Oh, there's Dan. Hey, look after Mrs. Lee, will you?
Well. Ooh, eggs. Sandwiches. Melody. Ice. Coffee. Sardines.
But you there anything you would care for?
Any toast?
No, there doesn't seem to be any toast.
Well, perhaps you'll find me a biscuit.
A biscuit.
On the plate.
I think perhaps I'll have a little bit of caviar, if you don't mind. On the biscuit.
On the biscuit.
Now I think just a little of that egg. On the caviar.
On the caviar.
Thank you very much.
Nothing else?
No, beautiful, but enough. Over here. Aren't you having anything?
Yes, an olive.
Like olives?
Yes, very much. But I had to accustom myself to them.
Hope you'll give me the same chance you gave the olives.
Certainly.
Comforting.
Where did you leave them? They're not alone, are
Yes,
they?
my dear, they are alone, and they're all right. Now, you leave this thing to me. Hmm? Here you are, my dear Lou. And I believe I've surpassed myself. Come on, Ben, you've got to join us. There.
Oh, Bunny, Bunny, surely Mr. Farr doesn't drink.
Mr. Farr doesn't drink. You should have seen him at the 19th hole this afternoon.
Oh, come now.
Here they go.
Bunny, my darling.
Good luck to you.
Where is Marjorie? Yes, where is Marjorie? No one seems to know where she is. It's like sitting on a volcano. There's apt to be an eruption any minute. It certainly looks very strange to me.
Have you seen anything of Dan Farr?
No, I haven't.
Well, he's supposed to play bridge with me.
I have the least idea.
Well, if you do see him, tell him up to me. I will. Yes, my dear?
Where is Marjorie?
Oh, she's about somewhere. She can't be very far away. I saw her only about 3 or 4 hours ago.
I can't find Mr. Farr anywhere.
Well, my dear, when you do find him, tell him I'm waiting for him upstairs to play bridge.
I love music. You play it all?
Yes, a little. I love it too. I never miss a concert myself.
Nor do I. It's curious the effect the concert has on me. First of all, I'm relaxed, and then I'm stimulated.
Oh, I didn't know I was interrupting. I just came out to get some air.
Yes, we found it very stuffy in there.
It is, but if you like dancing, why?
Well, I like it, but I've never had a chance to learn.
Hector doesn't dance either. I always had to make excuses for him.
Oh, excuse me.
Rather a pity my keeping you all to myself like this. After all, you are the lion of the evening, you know.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Why should I be?
Well, lions always tear other people to pieces, don't they?
You keep coming back to that. I wonder if I could have done it half as well. If I'd known you as I do now.
Really, Mr. Farr, you don't know me even now.
I think I do.
You think you do?
Will you have a cigarette?
Oh, I'd love it.
May I ask you a question?
Oh, I'm used to your questions, you know.
Well, just one more. Why didn't you put that lifeguard on the stand?
Oh, we wanted to, but he was away. See, the notoriety was so great. He went out west and right into Vaudeville.
I never know whether you're joking or in earnest.
Oh, it's quite true. Now there's something I'll tell you without your asking.
Yes?
You don't know how much your attack on me helped me.
Helped you?
I'm off committees, luncheons and dinners. I'm actually free for the first time in my life. Of course, I'm father.
Your daughter?
More than you think.
Well, you'll be allowed to see her from time to time.
I'll be allowed to. I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Farr. I never dreamed that anyone in the world would believe those outrageous things that were said about me in court. Pride kept me from making any defense beyond a bare denial. But it would have all been very different if I had realized that it meant something about me. Oh, well. I suppose we must all rise superior to the misfortunes of life. Oh, I've risen superior to one of them at any rate.
Yes?
I don't miss my husband.
No. Well, if you feel that way about him, how must you feel about me?
Oh, that's quite different. It was your business to defend the sanctity of Hector's home. Well, now that that little matter has been cleared up, I suppose the great merger will go through.
Yes, I've every reason to believe so.
Naturally, now, you'll be on the board.
Yes, I expect they'll elect me.
Well, of course you will. All you have to do is to keep your reputation pure and spotless, and see to it that a little child is not contaminated by any contact with her mother.
No, please. Oh, I wish I could get you out of this mood.
You can.
How?
Dance.
No, you heard me tell Miss Dell I dance so bad.
Now, there you see, the first thing I've asked you, and you refuse it.
All right, I'll try. Now, I'm very nervous.
Oh, no. Hello. I want Canal 3230. Yeah. Hello. Picture press? I'd like to speak to one of the editors. Oh, no, a reporter will do. Thanks. Hello. Hello, I'm speaking from the Playgate House at Southampton. It might interest you to know that Mr. Daniel Farr, F-A-R-R, Mr. Farr, who procured the Hector Lee divorce, is paying attention to nobody but Mrs. Lee.
Perfectly frank with you, Dan. We're not crazy about Hector Lee.
Oh, just a moment, please. I came into all this business by reason of my association with Mr. Lee. Why, I'm his attorney.
Yes, I don't want you to get sore with me, Dan, over what I'm going to say. But more than one man feels that the notoriety he acquired over this divorce case makes him look just a little bit ridiculous. Now, it's different in your part in it. You were the attorney. It was your job to do the things you did.
You know, I'd never met Mrs. Lee up to that time.
No. But you have now.
Have a cigar? Why do you want to drag me into this business?
Because it's you we want to nominate instead of Lee.
Me?
That's it. You represent the same interests he does. Besides, there's never been anything in the papers to make you look small.
Oh, no.
And listen to this, Mamie. The other guests noticed that Mr. Farr and Mrs. Lee were together, not only the evening of the dance, but all of Sunday as well. They even baked together in the exact spot where a few weeks ago the events occurred which led to the divorce. Now, what do you think of that?
Oh, gee, he'll be sore as the devil. Look out.
This is an extremely delicate one. While I appreciate the compliment, I'm afraid I cannot accept it.
Yes, but supposing we refuse to elect Hector Lee, what then, eh? You don't want us to hand over the presidency to one of the other group, do you?
No, but there must be some other way out of it than that.
Think it over, then. Think it over. And don't lose your reputation in the meantime.
Well, good morning.
Goodbye, Mr. Green. Goodbye, Mr. Smithson.
Morning.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Farr, but here are today's papers.
Thank you.
My dear, have you seen the gossip?
Yes, silly, isn't it?
You don't mind?
Hate it. But what can I do? I suppose I'll have to fly somewhere, South America or Europe. You don't happen to know a place where there are no lawyers, do you?
No, my dear. It's that reporter from the picture press, Mrs. Lee.
Here?
Yes, ma'am. And last time he was here, he offered me $10 if I'd let him in to see you.
When of all the... sent a rose. You take the 10 and let him in.
Yes, ma'am. Really, I'm glad I came. I'm all agog. Darling, I simply have to have a cocktail. Mr. Brown.
How do you do, Mr. Brown?
How do you do, Mrs. Lee?
Some cocktails, please.
Some cocktails? Yes, ma'am.
Miss Dell, Mr. Brown.
How do you do, Mr. Brown?
Pleased to meet you. Oh, Mrs. Lee.
Well, Mr. Brown?
Remember me? I'm from the picture press. I covered your trial for my paper.
Well, lots of people covered my trial for the papers. I can't really remember them all. Sit down.
Thanks. I suppose you've seen the papers today.
Yes, I can't understand how they can publish such rubbish. You don't think, Mr. Brown, for one moment that I pay the least attention to such a story, do you? Why, it's outrageous. If you want a statement, why don't you find the person who gave you the information and get it from her?
Oh, say, Mrs. Lee.
Well, I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Brown, but really, the only thing to do with such gossip is to ignore it. Personally, I've had quite enough unpleasant notoriety. And poor Mr. Farr has had none up to now. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll just go and hurry those cocktails along.
Oh, Mr. Brown, sit down.
You know, poor Mom, she is up there, but you don't have to worry about it.
You know, I believe he is attentive to us. Just look at the cards on these flowers.
What are you going to write? Yes, it is a pretty sentence, isn't it?
Hello, hold on. See, Mrs. Lee.
Come in. It's all right, go on. What is it, Barbara? Isn't there a sheet?
No, ma'am, Barbara is pretty well.
Oh, thank heaven, I was afraid something had happened.
Well, that all depends on how you look at it, madam. Personally, if she were my child... If she were my child, madam, the courts made the arrangement they made in your case.
Ah, so there is something the matter.
I thought it my duty to let you know, Mrs. Lee. You were always very kind to me while I lived here with you, and I'm so fond of the little girl.
Please tell me.
It's Mr. Lee. Partly because he finds it difficult having a child about, and partly because he's under influence from outside sources, has decided to send Barbara to school in Europe, madam.
To school in Europe?
Yes, and the plan is to send the little girl at once.
Oh, but he can't do that.
Someone has evidently told him that he can, ma'am.
But I'm to be allowed to see the child from time to time through the year. How can I do that if she sends away?
If the law's on your side, why not get a lawyer?
Oh, and while some lawyer's delving into the technicalities of the law, my Barbara will be sent away from me.
Isn't there anything you can do, ma'am?
Well, there's something I can try to do. Oh, put down those cocktails. Get my hat, my gloves, my fern. Hurry, will you please? I'm running on top of it.
Oh, I hope I've done right now. I'm sorry for disturbing you.
All right, don't worry.
A lady calling.
A lady?
Mrs. Hector Lee.
Mrs. Lee? Oh. Oh, yes, sure is.
Listening, please.
How do you do?
Hello.
Sit down.
Thanks.
I know why you've come. It's too bad a thing like this occurring.
It's got to be prevented.
Well, we can't prevent what's happened already. We must prevent it happening again. The world is scandal hungry. Now, I suppose my being Mr. Lee's lawyer, and having been seen at the opera, and an innocent little dinner together...
You think I came because of that?
Really, I'm to blame. I enjoyed so much.
No, it's something much more important at the moment. You know, I suppose, that Mr. Lee is planning to send Barbara to Europe?
Why, no. No, I haven't seen Lee in some time.
Well, if his plans go through, that means I'll never see Barbara at all.
Come now, you mustn't excite yourself like that. I can quite understand your feeling as you do. But...
What are my rights in the matter?
Well, now, what you're doing, asking me...
But you know more about the situation than anybody else.
Yes?
Well, I can tell you this much. By the court's decree, Mr. Lee has complete and absolute charge of the child's education.
Yes, you twisted the law very cleverly to your own advantage. Now I want you to twist it to mine.
Oh, no, that's quite impossible. A lawyer can't act on both sides of the case. And I am Mr. Lee's lawyer.
But I'm prepared to invade with mine.
At any other time and for any other matter. But you must see that it's quite unethical.
Oh, I don't care about ethics at a time like this. I want Barbara for myself. The case must be reopened if necessary. You ruined my reputation and all of the court would believe that I wasn't fit to bring her up.
Come now, that's not quite fair.
Well, if you've changed your mind, why don't you come forward and say so?
I beg of you not to make things so difficult for me. I should like to help you. You never know how much. But I'm not the only lawyer in the world. There are other able men. And I shall make it my business to see that
and then Barbara would be rushed away before anything could be accomplished. But if you...
I won the case. You ask me now to come forward and say it was all based on a lie.
Afraid of what the papers will say?
It isn't possible. It can't be done.
Just because it's never been done before? And I'm to be deprived of Barbara. Barbara's to be deprived of me, just at this moment in her life when she needs me most. I thought I knew you. I thought beneath the ambition, the hard logic that you live by, you had a heart as well. I was mistaken.
No, please, is that fair?
You're the same man that you were in court. All the gentleness, all the tenderness that I thought I saw in you was merely a sham.
I'd do anything in the world to take this case.
Well, then, why won't you do it?
Because it is quite impossible.
That's final? I see that it is. Very well, then, I shall do the best I can without you. This is the last time we shall meet.
No, come, please. No, Mrs. Lee, you
You
can't
think that I
be
want to meet you again after this? Good afternoon.
Oh, Hector.
Yes.
Hector, darling. Something happened this afternoon that's simply worrying me to death. I had to see my lawyer about a silly old house my aunt left me, and I happened to mention how heartbroken I'd been lately because, well, I thought you were going to marry me after you were divorced, and you told me you wouldn't. My lawyer's just like a father to me. And, oh, Hector, before I could stop him, he pulled out a lot of papers, and he dictated a lot of things to his stenographer. And it looks like he's going to bring a terrible suit against you for affections and other things and $500,000.
What?
It's awful, I told him so, but honestly, he's just like a father to me, and he makes me do everything he says. I told him I wouldn't sign the nasty old papers, but he even made me do that. And now I'm supposed to be back at the office, and I just haven't the strength to stay away.
Flo, you can't go on. I've got to talk to you.
Well, hurry up. What is it you want to say? Oh, of course, if you'll marry me, dear, we'll tear up the hard old papers.
Oh, but I can't. I won't. Oh, this is monstrous, Flo.
Just as if I didn't have any willpower at all. I'm supposed to be back at the office. And here I am running away, and I'd so much rather stay here and talk to you. Goodbye, darling.
But, Flo... I want to speak to Daniel Farr, please. I don't know his number. He has a phone in his home and in the office. You can try them both.
Oh, it's empty.
Empty.
Oh, not too bad. Well, here. Now, you
You go ahead and drink that yourself now.
No.
I want you to have...
No, now I insist.
Oh, but I'll just swim it for you. Company.
I wonder who it can be.
Oh, what's the difference?
Hello. Marjorie, darling, you two still here?
Oh, we had a great time, Mrs. Lee. You know, Cynthia here would make a great little publicity agent for someone. Great talent, great imagination.
Oh, I was just telling Mr. Brown how I would have written up your divorce case if I'd been on a paper.
Well, you'll have something much more important than a divorce case before long.
Oh, Marjorie, what's happened? Where have you been?
I had to see someone. Cynthia, my dear, I'm awfully sorry, but you know, I'm a little tired.
Oh.
I wonder if you'd mind. Perhaps tomorrow morning I would like to be left alone.
Why, of course, darling, I understand. I'll go right along. Mr. Brown, you can come right along with me.
Oh,
Besides,
certainly,
you know,
Cynthia.
I hope everything comes out all right.
You said you had to see someone, Mrs.
Oh,
Lee?
please, Mr. Brown, really, this is too much.
Oh, I see. You don't feel like an interview
No,
today.
no, I don't feel like it.
Oh, all
You
right.
Rose, answer that telephone, will you?
Hello? Oh, yes. It's Mr. Farr, Mrs. Lee.
Mr. Farr, why... Mr. Farr, I just left him a moment ago. I wonder what he's been wrong.
I don't know, ma'am. Shall I say you're not at home?
No, wait. Hello. Hello, yes, Mr. Farr. I don't think you and I have anything further to say to each other. You want to come to my house to see me alone? Oh, well, I'm awfully sorry, but you see, I have an engagement. So I'm going to the theater. Oh, I'm afraid that'll be too late. Oh, it wouldn't. All right. No, not a bit. I'll see you after the theater. Yes, goodbye. Oh, no, Mr. Brown, surely you didn't overhear my conversation with Mr. Farr.
Oh, no, Mrs. Lee. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I'm so glad. Now, please, Mr. Brown, I'm very upset. You can see how terribly upset I am. Would you mind going?
Yes, all right,
some other
Mrs. Lee.
time.
Thanks.
Rose, come here.
Yes, Mrs. Lee.
Rose, Mr. Farr is coming to see me tonight after the theater.
Mr. Farr.
And if I'm not very much mistaken, that newspaper man will be outside in the hall.
Mrs. Lee, I don't understand that.
No, Rose, of course you don't understand. Rose, will you get me a cup of tea now? I'm a little bit tired.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been working on this story for 3 days, Chief. I'm taking no chances with this one. I'm taking a cameraman with me. And boy, if this scoop isn't worth a healthy raise, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Yeah?
Here's the way I'm going to set up the headline, Chief. Daniel Farr, famous attorney in Hector Lee's divorce suit, succumbs to the charm of woman he degrades in court.
Oh, you're writing headlines now, too, huh?
Oh, you know what I mean, Chief.
Oh, good heavens, he must be there. What's the matter? What's the matter? Farr! Never mind. It's fate that brought you here, Dan. I've been trying to get you for hours.
Yes, I want to talk to you too, Hector. You see, I had occasion to see Mrs. Lee today.
And you came to explain that article in the newspapers. You don't have to. I know you too well to suppose that you'd pay any attention to my divorced wife.
No, I haven't come precisely for that. Regarding your divorce. You see, by the award of the court.
Now, that's all settled and in the most satisfactory way, thanks to you. You are a great lawyer. That's why I want your advice on behalf of a friend of mine.
Well, my dear fellow, if you'd give me an opportunity to speak...
Nothing you have to say can be half as important as this. Please sit down.
Thank you.
A friend of mine is in great trouble. He's quite an important man, but he met a girl a year or so ago, and she had a very nice voice, and he made her, well, sort of a protege. Somehow, she misunderstood my friend's Charity, and she now has an idea that he ought to marry her. Of course, that isn't what my friend meant. He isn't in a position to marry the girl without hurting his standing in the business world. Now, the girl knows a lawyer, one of those crooked lawyers, I suppose, who would take any sort of a case just so long as it would give him an opportunity to blackmail an innocent man. And he's bringing a breach of promise suit against my friend.
And your friend met this girl a year ago?
Yes.
Before you were divorced?
What do you mean?
Oh, just to suppose I know who your friend is. You brought a particularly vile charge against your wife in order to preserve the sanctity of the home. While all the time you and this girl, whoever she is...
Me?
Certainly. What sort of a fool do you take me for?
That is true. You've been seeing my wife, and she's turned you against me.
Well, your wife's worth 100 like you. Sit down.
Now look here.
Well, stand up. But listen. The court awarded you the custody of the child. In doing so, the court made a mistake. The child belongs to its mother. And I'll ask you to see that she's returned to her mother tomorrow night.
Are you crazy? I proved that Mrs. Lee wasn't fit to have her. If I send her back now, it'll be like saying I didn't tell the truth.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe I didn't. But still, a mistake's been made, and it must be rectified. The child will be back at its mother tomorrow night, or I shall take steps to reopen the case.
What?
And this time, you'll find me on the other side of the fence.
Good evening, sir.
Mrs. Lee is expecting me. This is Mr. Farr.
Come in, please. May I take your hat and coat?
Oh, thank you. I'll only be here a minute.
I'll tell Mrs. Lee you're here, sir. Mr. Farr is here, Mrs. Lee. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw that reporter coming up the stairs. All right, Lee. All right. I'll call you if I need you.
Oh, forgive me calling at this hour, but after your visit to my office, after seeing you heartbroken, as you must have been...
Yes, I know. Sit down, will you please?
Thanks.
I've got a few things to say to you, Mr. Farr, things that, well, perhaps I was just a little bit too calm to say to you this afternoon in your office.
I know, but since then you
Yes, since then you've thought of 100 reasons why it would be unbecoming and unethical for a great lawyer like you to take my case. Oh, sit down, sit down. No, you wouldn't take my case. No, the only kind of a case that interests you is the kind that's built on a thread of circumstantial evidence. Well, let's see how good you'll be at getting yourself out of a bit of circumstantial evidence. What would you say if the scandal papers tomorrow printed the fact in glowing and splendid headlines that you were seen leaving my apartment late at night? Oh, the public would believe it all right. You've prepared them for my evil habits of life. Or suppose I should prefer that someone would break in answer to my cries for help, while I try to fight myself away from you. Perhaps you'd like to know that I was the one who started those squibs in the papers about you and me. But try and prove it. Try and prove it. Why, you'll be so busy trying to prove to your board of directors
better now you have all that out of your heart. I don't blame you. I deserve every bit of it. But first, let me tell you the reason for my visit. After you left my office, I went to see your former husband and... well, we needn't go into all that now. I just wanted to tell you that Barbara will be back with you tomorrow. And if she isn't, I shall take steps which will not only bring her back to you, but will also clear up many things about you.
Not Chris. You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
I give you my word. Well, I'm going. But you hate the sight of me. I want to come back tomorrow. There are a lot of things I want to say to you.
No, wait. Wait. Wait, you mustn't. You mustn't go there. No, you mustn't.
Is there someone?
Remember, the minute that door opens, shoot.
I'm ready.
No. No.
Are you all focused, Frank?
Sure, don't get excited. I'm all ready here.
You got that plane down?
What do you think I'm standing here for?
I think they're coming now.
All right, get out of the way. Do you want to be in that picture?
Don't worry about me. Protect your camera. Remember that Farr's a husky fellow.
I'll take care of that.
No, you mustn't. No, you mustn't.
Thanks a lot, folks. Just a picture press.
Cut him. Cut him.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, I must have been mad. I must... What will I do?
But tell me, what's the meaning of all this?
Oh, I must have been mad. I wanted to square accounts with you. I wanted to make you suffer as you made me suffer. Oh, what can I do? What can I do to put things right? Think of the effect it will have on your name, on your career. Oh, I've got to do something. I know. I'll confess. I'll tell the truth. I'll tell him I planned it. I'll tell him how I tried to trick you.
Oh, come, let's talk about you for a little bit. You're in this photograph, too, you know.
Oh, I know, but I don't care. I don't care whatever happens to me. I deserve it, but you... Now when you've been so kind to me...
Oh, this may have more serious consequences for you than you imagine. I acted in the capacity of your lawyer this evening. I was going to advise reopening the question of custody in the courts if necessary. But once this story breaks, I'm afraid there will be practically no chance of your being awarded a child.
Chance? No chance of getting Barbara? And you and Barbara, the only two people in the world to whom I owe anything.
I think I can stop this photograph. If you want me to.
If I want you to, oh, I'd do anything in this world that would stop it.
Well, don't be too sure. You may change your mind. Hello? Give me Canal 3230.
What are you going to say to him?
Hello.
I don't understand.
Hello, is that the picture press? I want to speak to the editor, please. I'm going to try to make you understand, Marjorie. This afternoon you told me that I had no heart. Well, I've always had one, but it never gave me any trouble till I met you. Hello. Hello. Oh, this is Daniel Farr. Just hold the line a minute, please, will you? From the very first moment I saw you in that courtroom, I was attracted by you. Perhaps that's why I fought with you as viciously as I did. I really think I was fighting that attraction more than I was fighting you, Marjorie. Hello? Hello. No, I'm not speaking to you. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Well, some men from your paper have just taken a photograph of Mrs. Marjorie Lee and me. Oh, no, we've no objection, not at all. But, we are just announcing our engagement, and I thought that perhaps we could pose and get a better picture. You see, we're rather nervous just now as we weren't prepared. Couldn't you send your men back? Oh, by the way, Mrs. Lee is with me, and she will confirm our engagement. You can say either yes or no.
Yes.
Oh, Mac. When that saphead comes in, tell him his story is not worth a nickel.
What are you thinking?
Well, I think I'm going to laugh.
I love to hear you laugh. Sometimes.